I never kept sheep, but it's as if I'd done so. My soul is like a shepherd. It knows wind and sun, walking hand in hand with the seasons, observing and following along all of nature's unpeopled peacefulness. All of nature's unpeopled peacefulness comes to sit alongside me. Still I am sad as a sunset is to the imagination when it grows cold at the end of the plain, and you feel the night come in like a butterfly through the window. But my sadness is comforting because it's right and natural, and because it's what the soul should feel when it already thinks it exists and the hands pick flowers and the soul takes no notice. Like the clanking of cowbells beyond the bend in the road, my thoughts are empty. My thoughts are happy. My only regret is knowing they are happy. Because if I didn't know it, they'd be glad and happy instead of unhappy and glad. Consciousness of happiness and declaration of it as a political statement is a very dangerous game. My thoughts are happy. My only regret is knowing they are happy, because if I didn't know it, they'd be glad and happy instead of unhappy and glad. Thinking is discomforting, like walking in the rain when the wind increases, making it look as if it's raining harder. I have no ambitions or desires. My being a poet isn't an ambition. It's a condition. It's my way of being alone. My being a poet isn't an ambition. It's my way of being alone. And if sometimes in my fancy I desire to be a lamb or the whole flock of sheep so I can go over the hillside and be many happy things at the same time, it's only because I feel what I'm writing when the sun sets or when a cloud's hand passes over the light and a silence runs off through the grass. When I sit down to write a poem, or when ambling along the main roads and bypaths, I write lines on the paper of my thoughts. I feel the staff in my hands and glimpse an outline of myself on top of some low-lying hill, watching over my flock and seeing my ideas, or watching over my ideas and seeing my flock, and smiling vaguely like one who doesn't understand what's said and likes to pretend he does. I greet everyone who'll read me, tipping my wide-brimmed hat to them as they see me at my door, just as the coach tips the top of the hill. I salute them and wish them sunshine and rain when rain is called for, and may their houses contain near an open window somebody's favorite chair when they sit reading my poems, and when reading my poems thinking of me as something quite natural, an ancient tree, for instance, in whose shade they thumped down when they were children tired after play, wiping their sweat off their hot foreheads with the sleeve of their striped smocks. That was The Keeper of Sheep. I never kept sheep. And the other one was Tobacco Shop, the great one. This is also very nice. Thank you for listening to my recitation of Fernando Pessoa.